Hey, Dan! My nose is kind of compressed with this one, so this is gonna be quite interesting. I have no idea how well this game will run. Like, how well will it look running? Like, it will run well, but will the stream run well? That's the question mark. But either way, that's the new game button. And before I do that, I have to make sure that my microphone... Yep, my microphone's going good, good. Also, for some reason, I can't actually tab out of it. I can't tab out of Alan Wake, so it's just like taking up 70% of my screen, and I can minimize it with the little minimizing window. Normal! We're not suckers. I can't even select hard, you know.
Wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
I feel like you're very hastily trying to give me an explanation about how to write books.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards.
Write a book about it.
So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late.
And then I ate it. Or the hitchhiker has been me.
He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
And then my car decided to save electricity by switching off the headlights.
Suddenly, his body was gone. I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
You're standing fine to me. Ooh, oh. Oh, okay. No. Could I by any chance center that camera? No. The answer is no. Okay, Alan, you will always be a bit to the side of my screen. That's fine. It's all fine and dandy.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Yeah, but something is like glowing up front there.
The bridge had collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
Ooh, collectible thermos. Nice. Woo! Okay, my stream seems to be running fine, so that's good. Very good.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer. You're a joke. There would be a single legal sentence in your books if it wasn't for you.
Oh. Okay, so I have an angry dead guy, chasing me. Why am I upset about that? I jumped off the edge. Ah, there we go.
Missed your deadline.
Not the deadline! Anything but the deadline.
You can't stop me!
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
Ooh, do you remember who?
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
I don't know, I seem to be very confused, like I'm seeing you for the first time. So weird to have Alan just like on the side of my screen. Yay! Somebody likes me in my dream. I am very much hurrying. And now how will the evil tornado get me?
Let's do it, remember? Quickly, get inside. There's no time to lose. Oh no! Stop!
Stop! Pajama time!
Die! No! No! No!
I was trapped. There was no way out.
But there was a TV there. Ooh. All of my TVs are telling me to die. Guess I better.
The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
Oh, okay.
Follow the light.
I was like, are you sure we can't just wait the attack through by hiding in the fridge? I mean, Bond did that.
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Ooh. Cool.
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light.
Whatever you say, flashlight man.
I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing.
How to get to a weapon.
By the dark presence, you can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Pick up the flashlight.
He didn't want me to pick up some ammo. I was like, no dude, the flashlight.
You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Ah, so you will give me gun.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
Have fun in your nightmare. Bye-bye.
Nightmare. A terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
You made me this way, and now I'm gonna kill you. This is it.
Where there's light, there's safety. Can't get me in here.
You're dead, just like
Okay. Now who's dead? The dead guy? No, you die. Are we even going into the right direction?
I can get
Hopefully, yes. Ooh, Alan Wake on a poster, that's kinda cool. I'm finally famous, Mom! Somebody knows my name. I like how the lighthouse entry is like glowing like it's heaven itself. There is a coffee over here though. I hope I got that coffee. Thanks, creepy nightmare girl.
Nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Don't know why, but you both look kinda high. Yeah, that's a happy name. The falls are so bright.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife, if you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
I talked with the local.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah. We just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry.
I'll bring a machine gun.
Great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. I'm just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Which one was our car again? The ferry's still pulling up.
Come on, Slowpoke. You get the full service here. I've made all the
Damn
arrangements.
yuppies.
I drive the car. I'll
Damn
drive the
yuppies.
bags. All you have to do is drag your cute butt into the car and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, sounds like you've got a lazy bastard for a husband.
But what if there's any coffee thermoses up here, huh?
For him. Come on.
We'll come back for them.
Let's go.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us.
Ah, his last name is Stucky.
I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave.
I suppose he's always kind of sour and never takes holidays.
I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all of your books.
Aw, you're so sweet. I forgot about doing a thing. Give me a second, guys. There we go. Just in case any chat ever comes through, I need to have it on screen. I kind of forgot to turn it on. So, there we go. Chat is online. Hooray! Okay, now we can tab back to the game and resume it.
The cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Well, I wholly appreciate it.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, 'cause it'll break your heart when
Do
you
me
have
a
to leave.
favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ha!
Yay, that's what I wanted. Another coffee thermos.
You put the lime in the coconut. Drink them both up.
Just because we're brothers, don't think I won't murder you in your sleep.
Yes, that's my favorite tune. Coconut.
Shut your mouth, you demented has-been. If I had my hammer, I'd shut it for you. Jeez.
Now that's what I'm talking about, yes!
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
Shh, I'm trying to listen to the music. So quiet, but at least one of the old guys is like really happy about it. Who was at the door?
Right. So much for a quiet vacation.
So I'm gonna assume that we're gonna be walking to the very dark, scary bathroom because reasons. Because we can't just hang out with the nice, friendly elderly. It's actually better sound if instead of standing here, you're standing like over here, which is like really weird. Hi. Yeah, there's no light there. I don't know why.
Go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
The dark will hurt me more than it will hurt you, lady.
I wanted to find Stucky, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
No going into the women's bathroom then. It's not their sex where you can wash your hands. Or rather, just put all sinks on full force for reason.
Mr. Stucky?
You stuck in there, Mr. Stucky?
Carl.
Hope you're good.
Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Thanks, creepy lady. That likes to stand in the dark.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
Very special.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed, and then I must remind Sarah to...
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
Splendid, splendid! Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift it. It's heavier than a spoon.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
That's very nice, all of you. Have a nice life filled with chatter and
Bye, Mr. Wake.
nice, friendly places. Hello, waifu.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
No flashlights then?
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Oh no.
That diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on PBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I
I'm
was
just a kitty.
but that
Meow.
was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Okay, if the woman giving you keys to a house that you obviously haven't you know, rented originally wasn't suspicious, the house being in the middle of the lake would probably be.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Yeah, that's nice and all, but what about any thermoses around? I gotta collect my coffee. It's an absolute must. Ever since playing Resident Evil 4, I'm tempted to shoot crows in every single game where I see them. That's just not a very good habit to pick up. Thankfully, Alan doesn't really have a gun on him right now. My dream man only gave me a revolver in my dream. Ooh. Aw, that's sweet.
Had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
A love story.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Let there be light.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
Why is that thing blinking?
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work.
I mean, you were forgetting about your work for 2 years.
I thought we could be happy here.
Until the money runs out. That's kind of the point. If you're a writer, you kind of have to write. I'm sorry. Okay, you're not athletic enough to climb fences, which is a great shame. Or there was something blinking on the other side.
Alice? Honey? A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
Maybe it's the previous author that this house eaten up. Ooh, more coffee. Take all the coffee. It's a must.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Is it new underwear? Thank you. No, Argentina. Like I said in a tweet before, we're gonna do the Halloween one first, then we're gonna come back to Resident Evil 0, then we're gonna go back to Risen. But we might do another game alongside Risen.
The water was black. I couldn't help but imagine all sorts of horrors lurking in the depths below.
Mostly fish. And I mean, I know fish are scary and stuff.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile.
Aw, they announced me on the radio, so it seems. Cool.
Alan, come here, Slowpoke. I'm waiting.
Can we just have like a game where we just live a normal life with Alan?
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone
Hey, hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
Maybe you could buy some weed off him.
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Don't, just don't. I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice. God damn it!
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Damn it. Alice?
Alice? Alice!
The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Oh wow.
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming! What the hell?
Why are the birds attacking me?
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Keep going.
Wake up.
Alice?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
Maybe committing you wouldn't have been the worst idea.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
He smiles too much. Only misery allowed here.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Yeah, at least your visibility is pretty good. Oh, that's electric wire. I was like, why is that tree sparkly? Is it Christmas yet? Oof. Okay, the gas station will be quite interesting. Hello, I don't know how I got here. I think something terrible has happened to my wife. My phone is dead and my car is now in a ditch. I hope you understand. No, I'm not crazy.
Hello? Is someone there?
I also keep on seeing flashes of light that keep on bringing me to useful objects. Such as paper. Paper's useful.
Sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Ooh. Ooh. Lots of missing titles.
By Alan Wake.
Ooh. Written by us. We have established that already.
His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
Well, that's kind of cool. Thank you for reading it for me. Also, your pages are kind of short. If I tried to pass that as a page anywhere, I don't think that they would accept it. Who are they? Literally anyone who can read anything. Most people would be like, okay, that's like 2 sentences.
Please, I've been in an accident.
Axe murderer, I'm in an accident. Please help. I keep on finding pages of the book I haven't written. It says that I have written it.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Who are you gonna call, though? The repairman? Okay, I'm assuming that the game wants me to use this log to go places. Hello?
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
I have a lot of owies and I don't know where I am. Please help.
Hey, you! Phil! There's been an accident. I need help.
Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Carl Stucky.
Pleased
to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
He's very fair, kind of square. Has lots of access to bear. You didn't get very far then, did you? Ooh, what does it say? Do we die?
Before me, it was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
Oh. Cool. So we can't focus on the murderer, for he is like a brain tumor.
Latest thing! To burn.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Ooh. Yeah, just carry all the batteries on you. All the batteries.
Bring your trying. It's the latest thing. Incontestably.
Yes.
Proven.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. How may I...
Hello?
You can see the sights and keep those cholesterol levels.
This is bad.
Oof. Okay, Alan, time to oof all out of here.
There were more of them.
You don't like the light.
My head pounded with the concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick. The Dark Forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Okay. We're doing fine. We probably shouldn't kill every single hippie that we come across. I mean, if we just like wake up from this psychosis and we're killing real people, imagine how that would feel. Okay, Alan Wake kinda went nutso and went around killing everybody after he drowned his wife.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
Aww. He liked us. Nice for us to like recall our life. Any other pages that I missed? I mean, it's nice and calm now, so we can explore a little bit. The fact that there's like yellow on stuff.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Yeah, that yellow was quite concerning. Nice that we haven't missed the flare gun though, because that's useful. So hooray! Going back was a good idea. So weird, the game is like closed, but it's half open as well. Like, it feels like there's a big environment, but there's like very clear places to go and not to go. Yeah, I suppose that's called good game design. Anything else around here? No. Okay, we can now leave a tiny bit calmer that we haven't missed absolutely everything. Batteries, more ammo for me. Ow. Okay, underwater woman, settle down.
What the hell was that?
Magic!
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Oh, that's fine. We just found half a way across. I'm a thermos. Somebody on this island, like, really loves coffee. So they're like, hey, you'll have to continue through this game? Well, coffee. Coffee good. That's like another box of them stuffs. Oh no, it's just a manuscript page. That's fine though, I like those.
Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that, not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
Woo! Thank you, I didn't know that. That helps. I've been missing for several days. Now I know. I'm gonna assume that Sparkling River Estates have great kitchens. Probably where we're supposed to go, so let's go where we're not supposed to go first. Because there's sometimes stuff! And we like stuff. Stuff is the best. Stop throwing stuff at me. Now I need a lamp, thanks. Okay, so that's where I came from. That's kind of where I want to go. Yep, we're good. We can jump up here, which is nice. Ooh. Thank you, whoever painted everything yellow. Giving me indication where to go for all the secret stuff. Be in this shed. See? Prime kitchen equipment in here. So we have been armed with like half a ton of batteries. And flimsy jumping skills.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Have you just tried shining light on it? I mean, it worked in the dream. And you are kind of tripping right now.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Yeah, but he jumps off the smallest amount of thing and then he immediately takes damage. Oh! That's why the music picked up. Okay. Now we can go back and get that ammo. Hey, ammo box. You're not the ammo box, you are.
With
Thank
all this
you.
forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Yes, yes, but first there is something that we could use to turn on the lights. And when you're haunted by black things, that should be the first thing that you do. Just turn on all the lights. Yay. I mean, somebody's even leaving us coffee on Arba. This is like advanced forestry material. Ooh, Wake attacked by birds.
Swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
That sounds great. I'm happy that we haven't actually missed all 4 pages. But they come in random order. I was like, oh, phew! Haven't been completely blind. Hop. Hop, 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 hop. Button! There we go. We can use the logs to get there. Ah! Somebody has let me some coffee again. Thanks, mysterious forest man with 100 thermoses. Very convenient. Like somebody was gonna get lost here and they will surely want some coffee. No! We needed to hop at the end there. There we go. Good jump, Alan. What would happen if I just... Nothing. Good to know. Like, come on, the cats were raged as if it was a shooting range? So it's only natural to try shooting at them. Like, that's a thing that looks like I can shoot at.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam.
Roam in the wild, get attacked by axe murderers, all the life's best qualities.
It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, you know, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he's just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
The guy missing the dog sounded very nonchalant about it. Toby's a good dog, everybody. This just happens from time to time. Wait. The arrow's pointing somewhere over here. Ooh, more flares. Flares are good. See, Alan, aren't you happy that you were forced to take this nice, beautiful night jog in the middle of nowhere with murderers trying to kill you? Isn't it pretty?
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
But what if you wrote a bad ending for it? What happens then? Oh. Wait, would that be in statistics? Where are how many... Yay! Thermoses! That's what I wanted to hear. Ooh! You can kill birds! Nice to know. Ooh, a lot of collectibles in this game though.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no cuts. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
Okay, so the crazy people are rambling. I ain't too sure what about, but they're rambling, alright. Don't! Bad! Go away, thank you. Any more of you in this very thick, wavy fog? I mean, I'm here because I want stuff. And maybe not the best time to search for a manuscript. Well, we found it. But maybe we shouldn't do that again. Okay, let me just get my ammo again.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night.
And my shed things.
The weather's absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like...
Manuscript page. Ooh. Didn't find this one yet?
The gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Maybe because you went a bit loopy. I don't know, that's just me. But it could be.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Barry Burster is the best with no conscience. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
The spooky things are coming from this direction. Where are all the monster people? Ah, there we go. That's where they are. Don't do that. God damn it! Stop! Help! Police! That was just two guys as well. I don't like it when they decide to come from multiple places at once. Same page again.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Coffee again. Weird voices in the night again.
Is the best with no conscience. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
More batteries, more ammo. God damn it! Stop that! You too. You're one of you always behind me. Okay, 4 of them down here now. I think 2 of them I didn't even trigger the last time I died to them over here. Up behind me again. More. Ah yes, the manuscript page that I died to the last time. It's still recorded into my thing, so we actually did get to hear it the last time. That's fine. Hey, more checkpoints! 4 boxes! I like my boxes and I like my checkpoints! Ooh! More stuff containers. And a boulder that just kind of calmly rolled down the road. Where the hell are you, Invisible Man? Ask where you are. That's where you were. A very obvious manuscript page. Still about 4 missing pages.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help, but I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
Are we sure we haven't just drowned her wife? Ooh.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, 2 new realities.
Thank you.
One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decay unobserved. Curiosity kills the cat.
I mean, he was even informed that it's unplugged, so he was just not listening to it. Press F to pay respects. Buttons! All the buttons. I don't know what they do, but I still press them. Okay, the night air is vibrating again, which means that I should expect something to come at me from all corners of the earth. That's how normally it goes. Check the place, nothing's there, and then I turn around and there they are. Ooh. I like how I'm just selecting some amount of revolver ammo, but that's just like infinite. One of them yelling about lizards. Come out, wherever you are.
Even with the engine takes so much to move. Having tools. This place
Okay, they got way too close. One of them is rather speedy. Yeah, but how am I gonna make them killable otherwise? Oh, I see. Cool. Ooh! Were you like...
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights of the gas station alive.
Oh, were you like a boss or something? Because that took quite a lot of shots. Silly fat man taking mini shot to kill. Oh, fair enough. Was he the guy that was running around all crazy and fast-like too? Key-man! You forgot your keys! Maybe if we actually stopped and took the keys from him, all of this would have never happened. But no, we had to drive away. I mean, supposedly, he wasn't gonna rent the same place to us, he was gonna rent us somewhere else. So the only reason we got into this mess is because we just believed a very creepy looking lady. Anything around here? The game is like full of stuff, so I'm just very interested. Oh, this place seems desolate. Might be wrong, but we'll see. Very nice though of them to give me a full ammo crate just for the boss fight. They were like, here man, infinite ammo.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
I kinda wish that all games gave me a press F to focus because I tend to miss important stuff way too much. This game is just like, hey, look directly over here.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Ooh. What pages?
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
He just should have never went to that bathroom. Everything would have been so much better if he just decided to pee himself.
I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help. The
No,
garage
you didn't
was
have to,
nice.
you wanted
It
to.
looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
I'll write. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Maybe, but look at this friendly store. The 68th Annual Deer Fest, September 15th to 18th. Games and activities, raffle tickets, fishing competition, pie contest, and surprise competitions, live music for the children. Bucktooth Charlie afternoons and Montgomery the Mystic's amazing Phantasmagoria evenings. Don't miss the legendary Deer Fest parade. That's where you eat as much pie as you want. It's tasty.
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Hello, I don't know how I got here and it's kind of scary out here to be alone, so yeah, just ride with the lights to find me, please.
Thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Could have really taken the keys and the note with him. Would have made him look a bit less insane. This is the weirdest, most atmospheric game I've played so far.
I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Will there be coffee to pick up in this flashback? That's the real question.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
But did you get any coffee?
It'll warm you up.
Ah, there we go, some coffee.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Can I outside? No, I cannot. That's a shame. Honey, do you have any manuscript pages of my future book? What do you mean you don't understand what I'm talking about?
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your
Oh!
desk.
Oh god, you actually do have a coffee thermos.
I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Well, where's your cover mock-ups then? Oh my god, you do actually have manuscript pages. Okay.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Oh. That was really Max Payne? I thought Alan Wake has died midway through the game.
13 years.
Not even midway, right at the start.
It had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Alright, well that dude's kinda happy to be dead.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
But I have to scour our house for coffee. Actually, I just don't know where the fuse box is, so... Forgive me while I run around the apartment.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine. Just get the lights back on. Now, please.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Well, I'm blinding you now, so it should feel better.
I know, it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.